Hey everyone! This video is going to be about exploring and understanding your own mind. Example. If I would ask you to pick out a color, could be any color at all, it's much more likely that you chose the color red than when I would ask you the question right now. And I know your opinion about me would slightly change if I would start drinking from this mug. I got it a week ago from someone. And it's much more likely that you will start having a drink within like the next 50 minutes, or you're already sipping from a glass that is on your table. Okay, let's break it down. First, some boring information. Did you know that the English word person comes from the Latin persona, which means mask? Did you hear what I say? Let me repeat it. The English word person comes from the Latin persona, which means mask. And I find it very interesting, like words and what do they mean to us. And so I came up with this idea to make a video about words and what they mean to us. So I'm going to give you some words and I want you to react on it like right away. And then I want you to react on that word. When I say the word one, you say the word, that's what I mean. And if you didn't answer with the word two, you are thinking way too much. I want you to react like snap. And what would be your reaction to the word number two? Yes, kind of like a mind map. And when you're doing this, you're kind of creating your own train of thoughts, but then on paper. So yes, I want you to take a piece of paper and a pen. Turn off the music in the background, make sure that the paper is white, and try to end your train of thoughts with a feeling. And when it comes to feelings, I mean being angry, afraid, upset and happy. And why did I choose that order of words? And the first word is color. Now I'm going to show you what I did with the word color. So it's reacting, 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 reacting. Here we go. So my first reaction on the word color is blue, sky, huge, alone, empty, flying, change, strong, faster, new, and I end with happy. Now when you finish this train of thought, you can analyze it. But first of all, because I don't want to put too much stuff into your head, I'm going to call out the words and I just want you to write down the first reaction that you have on that word. So what's your first reaction to the word sun? Next word. Yesterday. Father. Sound. Body. School. Smell. Mother. Love. And this is a tricky one. My name is Bas and your name is, and I want you to react on your own name. So, your own name. Okay, so when you finished your train of thoughts on all the words, you can start with analyzing it. So the word was color, then came blue, sky, huge, alone, empty, flying, change, strong, faster, new and happy. Well, the first thing that I see is that I am very based on the visual part. Because after blue comes the sky. I think in a visual way, which is kind of understandable since I am an artist. But also, what I also see is that you can ask, am I someone who is very realistic or am I more of a dreamer? Because I see myself flying, actually. And people can't fly. I mean, I don't have wings, do you? So that's also saying something about me. But what I find the most interesting in my train of thoughts, there's something weird going on. At least that's how I see it. You have blue sky, huge, alone, empty, flying, change, strong, faster, new, happy. So you could, if you sum it all up, you could say the color blue makes me happy. But I don't think really that is the case, because in the middle you see alone and you see empty. What I do not define the feeling that comes with words like alone and empty. And to me, that emotion is being sad. No, I completely deny that, I ignore it, and I move around it. And I go on. What I actually should have done is, define that emotion and what does that emotion mean to me and finish that train of thought, you know. But I don't do that, so that is something that I discovered. You know, strong feelings indicate that it belongs to you. The stuff you are dealing with, it means something to you. And in this case, that is being sad. And what I do, I start searching for something new. But is the grass always greener on the other side? You can ask yourself that. So what I'm trying to say, it's not so much about the words color or blue anymore, but it's more about defining your own emotions and your true feelings, which in this case isn't happiness, but actually sadness. And of course words like body or mother work even stronger. I mean, this is more like a example in general. And of course you can ask me the question like, why did you use that color red example and the Coca-Cola making you want to have a drink example in the beginning? Well, there is so much information coming your way every day in all kinds of ways, you know. And you have certain thoughts about this information and that creates feelings. But sometimes you're not even aware of those thoughts and those feelings. So what I'm trying to say is try to use all your senses and not only what you see and what you hear to understand what this information means to you. And when you know what it means to you, you can react on it. To give you an example, blood smells like metal. So maybe if you have problems with self-injury, you shouldn't work in a workplace that works with metal. Because metal smells like blood. Well, actually it's the other way around, but there is a connection there, you know, and that could trigger you to self-harm again. And what does self-harming again mean to you? So what I'm doing right now is actually the same kind of thing with the words that I gave you. I'm finishing my train of thoughts about metal. So once you understand what is going on in your life, you can take more and more control over things. Yeah, I think that was it. Hope this video is somehow useful to you. It helps me. So you can use it for all kinds of things. The same thing for social anxiety or separation anxiety. It's just a technique, a tool that you can use for all kinds of things. And leave a comment if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. I hope you all have a great day, and that rhymes. Sorry, and talk to you very soon. Bye bye. Did you know that the English word for persona... Oops!